measure the success of the project?
Yeah.
That's a tough question.
Yeah, it's hard. The project that we've applied for the grant is to hire a consultant to do the research. So I think one of the ways you can measure that is if the information that's produced from all that research, if it actually results in something, which is incorporation in the master plan of a signage program. If there's no historical element that's incorporated in the master plan, that's not part of the park, I would say it was not successful. But what we're asking for from the consultant is to do the research, present it to us, make recommendations, and then our job will be to work with the master planner to fold all that in and make it part of the park. So we'll work with Lesh and communicate that with them and have them be a part of presentations once the consultant does all that work.
Okay. Any other questions? Oh, yes, Josh.
I will say that I did have an individual reach out to me yesterday that recommended, what was his name, Ron Wilson.
Okay.
I don't know him personally, but apparently he was already working on, he has his own private work that he was doing with the history of Pirates Wharf and some of the area. So
Okay.
I'll add that to I could send you an email on it, but
Okay.
I don't know who he is, but.
Okay. Very good.
Will this be coming back?
Yeah, this project does require a public hearing because it's in the CIP, so we can have that February the 5th at 6 PM.
Okay, sounds good. All right, any other questions? Steve, thank you very much.
Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes. No, go ahead. Ask Mr. McCain down here. He's very particular on his time restraints.
You can have a moment.
Good to see you, by the way.
Thank you, Mr. Cannon. I'm a very direct person. I went to get my lunch, and when I was doing my prayers, I was chasing to come back. Mr. Dodd, if by any fashion, by me spelling my name to you seemed impertinent, I need to apologize to that because it wasn't. This life is just temporary, and it's more important that I make the next life. So I was chasing to come back to correct it because you have never been disrespectful. Anytime that we've had a conversation, you've always been honest, polite, and kind to me. So I needed to do that so that I could get my lunch right. Thank you.
I didn't take it wrong in any way. You just forgot to mention your name when you were at the podium.
And that is fine with me, but
I know who
I
you
had
are.
to be led by the Spirit, and I could not eat, so I wanted to eat in peace and not choke. So I wanted to come back and offer an apology
Well,
to
I
you.
appreciate that, but I never took it negative in any way
I just want
whatsoever.
my faith is more important than the stuff that happens in this life, because this
Absolutely.
is all temporary. Thank you.
Katrina, I think Councilman Kilmer turned to him and said, "You don't know who she is?"
That's not an issue to me about who I am. I'm just one in a million people, but my soul is most important.
Well, we're glad you're here.
And thank you. It was just for the minutes. And whoever's watching it.
Entertain a motion to adjourn from legislative session to go into open work sessions, followed by a closed administrative session pursuant to the general provisions article section 3-104 to discuss internal auditor projects. Updates. A closing statement for such closed session has been provided to the council administrator.
So moved.
Second. All those in favor? We will take a lunch recess. Is that okay, before we get into the closed session?
How long is that going to take? Should we just go ahead and do it, get it done?
No, it's going to be a bit.
How long are you going to be, Steve?
All right.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items to go.
That could lead to a lot of discussion. I looked at the
That's on
items.
the discussion, Bill.
I want to stay on Joe's good side.
Joe and I are already.
Oh, they'll turn it into an hour.
Yeah, most definitely.
Oh, jeez. I like it step down.
No, we just, like I say,
Yes.